Hi there guys and girls, I just wanted to talk about the recent Combat Pack announcement. Now, this announcement had me very happy and very angry for two reasons. Firstly, if you don't want to be spoiled on this, turn off, but I mean it's not a huge spoiler anyway, it's just the first lot of DLCs, but I'll just put that out there for anyone who's not looking to be spoiled by anything. So, if my voice sounds funny by the way guys, I'm just getting over a bit of a head cold too, so I think I'm okay at the moment. So, there were 4 characters announced in the Combat Pack. The first one we know about, that's Jason. I won't talk about Jason because I already did a video on that. So you can go back a few videos and check that one out. So the next character we saw in the video, we heard high heels, this woman walks up. It's Tanya. Now at first I thought it was Jade, I'll be honest guys, because the outfit looks a bit green, and then the brain kicked in and went, wait, no, Ed said there is no Jade. I'm like, oh, so that must be Tanya. Because of how she looked too, you know, finally kicked in. I'm like, okay, that's Tanya. And, you know, as I've said in other videos, Tanya was one of my go-to characters on MK4 for ass kicking. So, it could be pretty cool. No, she looks awesome, by the way. Like, her design, clothing, the design of her looks amazing, actually. The short hair, the face, the clothing with the little, you know, inscriptions on the clothing. She looks awesome. I can't wait to see like a full body render of her or some gameplay footage. I think she looks amazing. I think she'll have a great story too. So I'm not overly excited about Tanya, and I'm not disappointed at all. For me, it's just like, okay, yeah, cool. You know, some MK4 characters in there. You know, either way, it's like, you know, that's fine. Then we get the next character, who I won't talk about. I'm saving him for last. And then the final character we see the Predator decloak, you know, decloaks, and then these little, you know, shoulder cannons like, and then the trailer finishes. And I was like, oh my god. And I was on the way to a wedding when I found this out. Someone's like, Predator's in! And then the next day the trailer was out, you know, and I couldn't believe it. As I've mentioned in a few of my past videos, I said I'd love to have the Predator in the game, and he's in. And he looks fucking awesome. I hope he plays fucking cool. Like, I hope they put every little Predator gadget on him. Like, especially when I think Predator, I usually think, you know, Predator 1 for me. So Predator 1, those arm, you know, fucking razor stabbing things, those things. That disc that he fires, like, sort of goes around and comes back that he can grab. The shoulder cannon, of course. The little aiming thing, the 3 dots. The infrared, you know. all that stuff, all the stuff we see that the Predator did in the first Predator movie, you know, I'm really excited about. I'm really looking forward to playing Predator in Mortal Kombat, because I think when, you know, when Freddy was in MK9, I was thinking, oh, Predator would be good in Mortal Kombat. I think it goes back to then when a lot of people were talking about Predator being in the game. Like, Predator would be cool. And Predator is a great fit because Predator is an alien visitor from another planet. So in the first movie, you see him, he gets dropped off on Earth and, he hunts people. He's a hunter, that's what they live for, hunting. So he works in this story even if they said, oh, he was dropped off on Outworld and started hunting people on Outworld or Earthrealm, whatever. It works. And he can have his own little separate guest storyline, which will fit nicely into MKX. So I think this is a great decision for this reason, because these are good guest characters. Jason's a good guest character. Predator's a good guest character. Tanya's a good character because she's MK4, she's established. But then we have the third guy who I mentioned before. I'm really disappointed about this. And a lot of people don't understand my hatred for Tremor. Now, you guys know, you guys have heard me say in videos how much I hate Kai and Dairu, because I believe that they are very boring characters, and I don't think they're that great, and they're underdeveloped and stuff, right? But they're characters. You know what I mean? I know there's Kai fans out there and Dairu fans out there and people who like them, and I'm like, yeah, that's cool. You know what? This never even crossed my mind because I never even considered Tremor a character. Because for me, a character is someone who is at least has some sort of backstory, who's been established, who's been in one Mortal Kombat game. You know what? Even Mocap is a character. And he's a joke character. We know he's a joke character. A motion capture guy who's a motion capture guy in the game. But he was in Deadly Alliance. He was a real character with real storylines, even though they were jokes. Tremor isn't that. Tremor was in Mortal Kombat fucking Special Forces. Now, you guys have seen my review of Special Forces. I had to get drunk to review that game. That's how fucking terrible that game is. The characters in that game, while they can be brought to life and revived and made fantastic, don't get me wrong, I don't think they should have a chance. Because think of it this way. Look, Mortal Kombat, and I'm just going to go by Armageddon because I've got the number sitting firmly in my head. 64 characters we had in Mortal Kombat Armageddon across the whole Mortal Kombat board. That didn't include Tremor, Tarzia, No Face. It didn't include them. It included Serena, Jax, Jarek. That's it. Because they were developed characters in mythologies and other games. Tarzia, No Face, and Tremor were never developed at all. And I know there's people out there going, but this is good. Now they can develop this character. They shouldn't be given the chance. Because there's 64 other characters out there. There's Fujin fans I've seen that wanted Fujin. I'm sure there's, I'm trying to think of a character that's not in. Smoke fans who didn't get Smoke. Or Cyrax or Sector. There's characters that have so much development out there. And I'm sure people are thinking, but this is good. We can get a new character in the game. I don't agree. And as great as he looks in the trailer, he looks fucking awesome. He really does look cool. He comes out, he sounds heavy. He's a big guy. He's got, because he's like an Earth guy. It looks like they've done some fantastic work on Tremor. But for me, he shouldn't have been put in. I'm sorry. I took to Twitter and just said, there's a turd in the game, basically, because I don't agree that he should have been put in. I just couldn't believe this. If this is all it takes to get a joke character like Tremor in the game, some bullshit petition, I don't believe that petition for a second. I don't believe that 4,000 different people sat down and signed that fucking petition and said, we want Tremor. Most casual Mortal Kombat fans don't even know who the fuck Tremor is. Are you fucking for real? I reckon that petition was spoofed, it was proxied, it was probably posted on 4chan. Let's get a dumb character in the game, it'll be hilarious. And then once we've got Tremor, we'll ask for Tarzia! And then we'll ask for Gay No Face. Not a fan. I'm sorry. I don't care if you hate me for saying how much I fucking hate Tremor. I have disdain for Tremor. Because he's not a character. He has never been. He was cameoed in Vita. I was fine with that. I'm like, yep, cool, cameo. That's fine. That for me was the end of the fucking road. I can't believe they put this guy in the game. I cannot believe it. I really can't. Because now it's just, like I said, Now that he's in the game, people are just going to make petitions for everything. Let's put remote control in the game. I love that character. Let's put Couch in the game. Couch is a great character. And if NetherRealm worked on him, they could give Couch backstory. And Couch would have a great set of fighting moves. Couch would be awesome if he was in Mortal Kombat 11. That's what's going to happen now. That's all that's going to happen now. Is every time Mortal Kombat's going to come out, it's going to be a petition to have something ridiculous in the game. And Tremor is ridiculous. He is a fucking ridiculous character. He has no story. None. Not even in Special Forces. He's like a boss character. We don't know anything about him. We just know what he does. He just had special moves. That was it. He was in Special Forces. Am I the only one who can see this shit? You want this character in the game? What the fuck is wrong with you? Really? You want a character from that fuck of a game in Mortal Kombat X? I would rather forget everything to do with Special Forces. That shit stain on MK's history. I would just love to forget everything about it. And by bringing Tremor in, I'm having a hard time doing that. You know? And I've said it, you know, Serena would be a better character to have in the game. Serena would, because there's already a Brotherhood of the Shadow faction. And why isn't Serena in? Serena's the most underdeveloped character in Mortal Kombat that should be developed. Because she was put into Armageddon, like all the other characters, because she was in Mortal Kombat Tournament Edition on Game Boy Advance. That's where they first kind of made her playable. But she was a character in Mythology Sub-Zero. You couldn't play as her, she was an adversary. You know, but she even had more story than Tremor because she had cutscenes and shit. Tremor, he's just a nothing character. He's just nothing. He's just a waste of fucking space. So for me, it should be more someone like Serena, who would have been the cool, awesome, obscure announcement to be in the game, not Tremor. Don't agree. I can't get behind Tremor being in the game. I can't. I really can't. You know. But all hate aside for Tremor, I guess this kind of cancels it out, because as much as I hate Tremor, I love having the Predator in the game as a guest character. I really do. I'm really looking forward to playing as Predator. I'm not at all looking forward to playing as Tremor. And I'm pissed off because I'm going to have to play as that arsehole to get achievements and shit probably now. You know? But, you know, really looking forward to playing as Predator. Looking forward to playing as Tanya, Jason. Tremor can go get fucked. So that's it for me. Those are my opinions on the Combat Pack. And thanks for watching, guys and girls. And I'll see you next time for another video. If you wouldn't mind, please subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Like the video or comment. That would be awesome. Thanks, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.